Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike.
It's Dan.
It's Yi.
It's Mia.
So we had a video and you ladies were not involved. It was me and Dan, and we thought we would like to name some of the hottest, most good-looking Asian male celebrities.
Why would you do that without us?
I know.
Anyway, there's a lot of requests to do a part 2, which is the female version of that list. So this is, of course, we needed your expertise. We prepared a list of Asian female celebrities that we each think are beautiful.
Right.
And we all have different criterias, right?
Right.
So let's go over just a little bit, really quickly. What are your criterias, Dan?
Oh, geez.
Well, mine. Thanks for asking, Mike.
No problem.
Because when I think of beauty, I want to see them have like staying power. So my actresses are not gonna be like that young. And I want to see a little more than just, oh, I'm a really hot flavor of the moment. So that's one of my criteria. I just have to kind of go with my judgment, but you know, beautiful for me is like you've got to have some inner beauty as well.
Okay.
Inner beauty is really beautiful, and it's very it's very important too. But I thought that I was under the impression that we're just talking about looks today.
No, but everyone's
Most beautiful.
Yeah,
There's a
everyone's
different.
got
Yeah,
different.
so he's entitled
Yeah.
to his whatever he said.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
Mia.
cool.
I'm actually doing both. I mean, I look for the ones that I like and have also staying power. So they've been around in the industry for a long time. And you could kind of tell probably like from the work or the work that they've done in the industry, like the kind of movies that they were in and stuff like that. And also choose the ones that are just purely good looking, like just for the sake of it.
To me, beauty really has to do with whoever made me feel a certain way.
What?
Like, there needs to be an emotional
That's true.
connection
That
yeah.
is true.
between
yeah.
what I felt
Right.
and how they displayed themselves. So let's kick this off. I'll start. One of the ladies on my list is Qin Li. No one knows who she is. She was in a very popular Chinese drama series called Bao Qingtian. Bao Qingtian is like the guy with the moon on his head, the
yes,
detective.
yes.
It's a Chinese long series,
okay.
and she played the princess.
I picked Song Hye Kyo. She's a Korean actress and she's really, really pretty.
Yep.
And I think she's also a natural beauty.
Yes.
I don't think she's got a
You
lot of
sure?
work
You
done.
think she is?
I'm
She
pretty
is.
sure. She was first well known from this movie called Full House, or a drama called Full House.
Yes,
House?
yes, yeah, Full
Yeah.
House.
Here's the thing, like they all kind of look the same. Like I
Okay,
just,
this
No,
one
like,
kind of
this
looks
one-
different.
She's different.
Yeah,
like
she's
they're all
different.
beautiful.
No.
They all
She's
kind of look
different.
the same.
No, she looks very different.
All right, I'm just saying, like I'm not hating right now. I'm just saying, like how do you know which one's real and which one's not? And
Well, after
You know
a
what I mean?
while, after you look at so many of them, you can kind of tell.
You can tell, like you
okay.
can, yeah. If it's,
Okay.
you can pretty much tell.
Okay.
And I second your opinion. She's on my list too because she is
Yeah.
so awesome looking.
So that was on your list as well?
Yeah. So you can skip over to
Okay.
Dano.
Dan?
so my number one is you guys all know who she is, Gong Li, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
the
like-
classic
very-
beauty.
She's the classic,
Yeah,
she's very
she looks
much
really
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
the
Like,
queen
here's the thing.
of
For-
cinema.
okay,
China.
right. Like if you look at Chinese actresses today and Korean actresses, Japanese actresses, usually all the really beautiful ones, they always play like a beautiful girl. Like that's their role, right? But Gong Li, like she made her mark as an actress, and her roles range from like poor chick to like beautiful girl to like she played like old mom, like you know what I'm saying. She played them all basically. Her face is like more beautiful than any of the other Asian actresses out there today. But she's older now. She's almost 50, or she is 50, but you can't, like, in the mid-80s, like, when she first came on the scene, there was no one more beautiful than her. But also, like, she's definitely still beautiful now in
she
her
is.
old
She
age.
is.
You know? Also, like you said, she doesn't have that typical almond face, which, like, I know it's beautiful, but I think people are kind of obsessed with that shape, especially Asians. Like, I want them
like
to get...
V-shaped
Yeah, they
jaw.
get
and,
face surgery, and for her, she embraced it.
All right, so we're back to me again. Second person on my list is Maggie Q.
Oh, yeah.
She's
on your list?
She's on my list.
She's
hot.
on...
Maggie Q, I'll tell you right now, because Maggie Q is half Vietnamese and then half Polish.
Yeah.
And this girl, when I first saw her in Mission Impossible 2, I
You-
was like, oh my god.
Really?
So,
No,
the other
Divergent.
one, yeah,
Divergent.
Divergent.
She was in.
Oh,
The other
Divergent,
one.
yeah.
She was a
Divergent.
James Bond girl too.
Yeah, she's
At one
been,
point,
she's been in a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
American
she's-
movies. Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
she's done.
Wait.
No, she's done
Really?
Chinese movies.
Really?
Yeah,
she
I
has.
think she
Yep,
has. I've seen her.
Really?
before,
She has.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of Hong Kong movies.
Yes, yeah, Hong
But
Kong.
it's just the 气质 that she gives off. How do you translate 气质?
Class.
Not class,
She's
but like the
an aura.
aura that
Yeah,
she gives
yeah.
off. I think is very attractive.
My next one is this Chinese actress, and I've only seen her in like one movie, and her name is Lena Fey, and
Lena
she's
Fey, yep.
Lena
Okay.
Fey, and she's really, really pretty, and she's like cute in a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
What was she in?
she was in this movie called Love in Disguise or something like that, I think. And I only watch it because I like Wang Leehom, who's also in it.
Oh, you like I do.
Hey, ladies, this is about ladies now.
This is why you should have included us on the other movie.
Exactly. I know her from various things because she was in a lot of dramas before. And I watched this show called 金粉世家. I don't know if you know. It's like it was a hugely popular saga in China, and she was only 15 at that time when she got casted for the role, and she looked it, by the way. But anyways, like. My whole family fell in love with her. They were like, she is the most beautiful girl we've ever seen. Why you don't look more
She's
like
very
her?
beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and say that Lucy Liu, she's like one of the hottest, most beautiful, most awesome, Asian actresses of all time, I think. Well, she
all time?
Really?
Wow.
well, not all time, because all of my picks, by the way, disclaimer, are kind of more recent ones because I'm pretty young, so I didn't watch that many old movies, so I just kind of pick within the range that I know. But for me, like, she's really, and she still looks so, like, beautiful, even though, she's how much, like, she's not that old anyways, but she doesn't age, she doesn't age at all. I feel like she aged really well, and she's got this kind of, like, international feeling, like, about her, and she's a girl from Queens, New York, Chinese American, so I don't know, just many things make me kind of like her a lot.
She's on my list.
She's alright.
She's alright. I'm not really feeling her.
Her face is perfection.
Not feeling it. Sorry, not really feeling it.
Okay, like
She has a unique face.
Yeah,
she has a unique looking face.
I like her not
Memorable.
for the reasons that most people like her. Like most guys like her because when they think of like beautiful Asian actress, they think of her usually, right? Because like years ago, before like we're exposed to like people in the East now, she was it. I mean, she's from New York and she got into acting, and she's basically the most mainstream Chinese American actress ever. I like her in all the stuff that I've seen her in, the movies, Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels.
Even like the, what's that lawyer show you made me watch?
Ally McBeal.
Ally McBeal, which I'm like, that show's kind of good. But she was in it, she played Ling, like stereotypical
Ling.
Asian
She was
woman.
famous for her role as Ling, yeah.
So, and Kill Bill, of course.
Kill Bill.
I don't really feel her.
Really? Well, that was mine.
That was yours
mine,
too?
Yeah,
Gee,
that was
he
mine.
stole mine.
Okay, he did steal yours. Okay, my next one is not an actress. Okay, Kim Yuna.
Oh,
figure skater.
nice one.
Kim Yuna.
She
Yo, I gotta give you
is-
props
yes.
for going, because I was trying to find someone that's not an actress or a singer.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find one. I was thinking like,
I have thought Kim Yuna was like one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen for like years.
Right.
So
Is she Korean?
she's
She is.
Korean.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually like figure skating.
Yeah.
Me too. I figure
like
skate.
skating.
Yeah.
I don't figure skate, but I like watching figure skating.
It's
Because I
beautiful,
think it's
yeah.
like it's great. It's really therapy. You just sit there, you're like, oh, these people are just crazy, They're just flipping all around.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun to watch, right?
That's one of my guilty pleasures too.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my gosh.
When the Olympics come along,
Triple axel,
Yeah.
double lutz,
Oh
triple
my
sow cow, triple axel.
I'm not
double
sure if I wanna
axel,
know this.
Into a triple sow cow.
I think I've seen Kim Yuna in action
yeah.
once,
I actually-
and she was like, oh.
she did like this James Bond routine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Insane! I was
I
like,
like
oh
that
my
she has
god!
like spunk. in,
Yeah, I
like,
love that. I was
the
like, yo,
routines.
that is really awesome.
She's
so
beautiful,
gorgeous,
not
so
just
gorgeous.
for an athlete. She's beautiful in general.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I hear like, there's a lot of reports about her like being so young, and was she like 24, 25 now? Being so young, but she's like one of the biggest celebrities in
Oh,
South
yeah.
Korea.
Yeah, she is.
And, having to shoulder all that responsibility at every single Olympic. Anyone have the phobia of ice skating and someone running over your fingers with those
yeah.
skates? Because I have that phobia.
Okay, I did not think of that.
Or like
before.
cutting any part of your body.
my
Like,
God.
I'm just like, I fall
Dude,
and like this, and someone rolls over my fingers. That's my phobia. of mine.
Statistically, that usually doesn't happen.
Who was my third one? Another Korean actress, and her name is Gong Hyojin. You're like blank stares.
What
But
was
she's
she?
not one of those people who like is like strikingly beautiful, but she's just so chic and she's just so cool. So and the more you see her, the more you like her.
Like
I
the
like that.
style. You
I like
the
that.
style.
I like
yeah,
that.
like everything about her is just so like top notch.
On point, on fleek.
Yeah,
That's right.
And she's also a really good actress. So like you said, it's like so she has played versatile roles in the past. So that's why I like her too.
Okay, so I actually picked an Indian celebrity, Aishwarya Rai, and we can refer to her as Ash because that's how everybody else refers to her because it's too hard for me to pronounce.
Isn't she on Pokemon?
No! But I think, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not super familiar with her, but I just know that as I was growing up, I kept seeing images of her, and I've always pointed to that image and be like, who is that? Like, she is like out of this world, you know? And I think that there's a good reason that people call her the most beautiful woman in the world. She is not just beautiful for an Asian. I mean, Asian women are already known to be quite beautiful, but she is beyond. I know of a lot of Indian actresses and celebrities, and they're all super beautiful. I think that they're one of the most beautiful categories ever, and I could only pick one, and I think the one I'm most familiar with. But you know, we're just more familiar with, like, you know,
With what
East
we
Asians.
watch, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, because we grew up this way. But to make a point, like if you look through these lists, there are plenty of beautiful women from all sorts of races, ethnicities, and everything.
Well, that's probably why our viewers, they're gonna probably leave a lot of suggestions for us below, because you know there's a lot of beautiful Thai women, Viet women, Filipino women, like from all over the region. Well, my last one is she's also a halfie, Olivia Munn. Dude, I had like a huge
That was
Like,
a huge fanfare.
Dude, I literally was like, I mean, I told you before, I'm like, God, this girl's really hot.
She used to be casted as these kind of like brainless chicks. Like
Yeah.
they used to like make, oh, she's just hot, and she's kind of a geek too. She loves comics and everything. So people are she's kind of like a fantasized figure and everything. But in the newsroom, I think that it was the first time for her to play a role. But she was really intelligent and just elegant and beautiful. I thought that was the kind of image that I thought she was great for that role, and that's how I feel like she's the most attractive.
That role was a little too raw for me because
Yeah, because you live in fantasy
I
land.
live in I live in
fantasy
God.
land.
So you want to go through your honorable mentions?
Yeah. Well, not honorable mentions. I was told I could find 5, and I did, and I followed her all the same.
You got like 12. You had to cut it down.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? So there's this other Japanese actress. Her name is Maki Horikita. I think I'm not sure how to pronounce that, even though
beautiful.
she is so beautiful. And the reason that I picked her is because I watched her in several dramas. I think there was one drama, what is it called? Oran High?
Was it the high school one?
The high school one. Basically, she's mistaken for a boy, and she gets admitted into this all-boys school. And the premise is really weird. The school only admits based on looks. Like, you have to be really good-looking to be in the school.
So she was a good-looking boy.
There's this other, I think she's a Chinese actress. She's born in Shanghai. She's based in Hong Kong now. Her name is Angela Baby. And
That's her
real
nickname,
name?
by the way.
her name is Angela, and her
Right.
nickname is Baby, and her stage name is Angela Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the name that would only fly in Asia, apparently. I know I use like over-the-top adjectives, but when I first saw her, and she's very young too, I was like, who is this? Where does she come from? She's so beautiful, but she's kind of got that typical, like what Asians would imagine to be beautiful. Small face, big eyes,
Yes.
like, you know, very small
Pointy
nose.
chin and, like,
pointy
yeah.
chin, very small, slim figure. So some people might say it's a bit stereotypical for me to pick her, but let's be honest, she's good looking. She's really good looking.
Go look at.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
She
your
is.
list.
Angela
Good,
No,
good.
one more.
One more. Okay. Okay.
One more. I picked a Thai actress model. I think she's an actress, but I follow her on Instagram. Her name is Priya Lundberg. She's half Thai, half Swedish. She is so beautiful. She's a halfie. She looks a bit Western, but she's still got the Asian look to her. But if you pick Maggie Q, I get to pick, you know, a halfie too.
We have quite a few
know?
halfies in our list.
Yeah.
This is a girl that really touched my heart.
Okay, let's
Like
hear it.
Mike.
Let's hear it.
Touched my
I
heart
hope
when
you
I was
cried. You better have cried.
No, I didn't cry.
Okay, let's hear it.
But when I was 16 years old,
Okay.
I fell in love with this all Asian chick,
Oh, who is it?
Coco Lee Wen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember Coco
Oh man,
Lee.
I didn't know who she was. I went to visit Shanghai, and it was in the late '90s, and they put on like a VCD at the time. There was like video CDs,
Yeah.
and I saw her like sing. Oh, she sang Mulan.
She also
Yeah.
sang-
Yeah.
I have one from my childhood.
Oh, okay.
赵雅芝.
I'm like trying to think.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
I don't know
So
her.
beautiful.
Who that? Who
I
that?
don't
So
know her.
beautiful.
She was like one of the most popular Hong Kong actresses, and she played like
Shanghai
Aishwarya
Tan?
Rai in Shanghai Tan.
Yeah.
And she's like so she's like 70 now, maybe even like 60 now.
Dang, wow.
When I was young, I was watching like so beautiful.
She is one of those. She looks like a fairy.
All right, guys, let us know who you think are some of the most beautiful Asian celebrities are, and let us know, Team Dan, Team Yi, Team Mia, Team Mike. Whose list did you agree with or identify with the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.